house tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And we've got with us John, Darlene, Jess, Kurt, Lottie. I am Stuart. And tonight we've got a fun show. This was John's idea, so I'm going to let him drive it once we get past the news. And we got a lot of great news for you this week. And Jess, take it away with the news.
Hey there, folks. All right, if you are going to check out the Festival of Fantasy Parade at Magic Kingdom, there is now only one showtime at 3 p.m. Epcot has moved Winnie the Pooh from the Imagination Pavilion back to the UK and is now a meet and greet. Check My Disney Experience for times throughout the day. There are 9 new narrators that have been announced for the Candlelight Processional at Epcot's Festival of the Holidays. Some new narrators include Chrissy Metz and Sterling K. Brown from This Is Us, Eva Longoria, and Brendan Fraser. Check out the list for more. There are 15 narrators altogether. And finally, for parks news, the cast members in Epcot have new costumes. They seem to be inspired by Spaceship Earth and the 100th anniversary. On to food news. There's some new menus that have been announced at Disney Resort hotels, Disney's Wilderness Lodge, Coronado Springs, and Caribbean Beach Resort. They will be added next week, Wednesday, October 11th. And dining packages were released for Epcot's Luminous, which debuts on November 5th. For merchandise news, a new 100th anniversary Mickey Balloon popcorn bucket is now available. It really does look like a Mickey balloon, by the way. And talking about Epcot's Festival of the Holidays again, which starts November 24th, they've announced some of the merchandise, which includes a cookie jar from the Holiday Cookie Stroll and some mugs, which feature a blue and gold color scheme. There have been a lot of winter holiday merchandise announced. Check out Shop Disney for these new releases. For Disney Plus news, this is not so great news for all you password sharers out there. The streaming service will begin cracking down on password sharing on November 1st and would restrict account sharing with a price increase for ad-free tiers. For hotel news, Disney partnered with Citizen, a luxury watch brand, to create a countdown clock on the My Disney Experience app to count down the days to your next Disney Resort hotel stay. It looks really cool, and I know those of you who have a trip coming up would love to see that every time you pop up there to see your little countdown. I love seeing it for the Disney Cruise Line, so I know that this will be a similar exciting experience. All Star Movies has delayed their Fantasia pool refurbishment from early 2024 now to early 2025. So please keep this in mind if you plan to travel there early 2025. All right, and for other news, there's a lot going on. There is a Haunted Mansion PhotoPass studio in Disney Springs, and a session comes included with a Memory Maker purchase. Now, if you do get the Memory Maker before your trip, it is $169. But if you get it while you're on your trip, it is $199. So save that $30 and get it soon. There is a new Bluey video game, and that will be released on November 17th with up to 4 players and 4 interactive episodes for all you Bluey fans out there. There is a new trailer for Disney's new movie Wish, which comes out on November 22nd, which is Thanksgiving Day. Right. And Walt Disney World announced a $1.5 million donation to 19 nonprofit organizations that create positive change in Florida. And that is helping homeless and hungry. It is supporting arts, education, and workforce development. The Brightline train service from Miami to Orlando will be doubling the amount of daily services from 15 trips to 30 trips per day. And this starts Monday, October 9th. Check the train times to make sure this works for you. And finally, at Disney Springs, the orange and lime garages and the watermelon and mango surface lots will now open at 9 a.m. All right, let's go over to park hours. We have a lot of changes. It seems that parks are opening earlier and staying open later these next couple days, and it's probably because of the holiday coming up, which is Columbus Day on Monday. So at Magic Kingdom, yes. Okay, so tomorrow, Friday, October 6th, Magic Kingdom will be open from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. with a Halloween party from 7 to 12. Saturday and Sunday, 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. Monday and Tuesday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. with Halloween parties from 7 to 12. On Wednesday, 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. with no extended evening hours on that Wednesday. And then Thursday, the 12th, from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. with a Halloween party from 7 to 12. Epcot every day from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. with extended evening hours on Monday. And Disney's Hollywood Studios Friday and Saturday, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. And then the rest of the week will be from 8:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. And on Wednesday, the 11th, Hollywood Studios will have extended evening hours. Animal Kingdom is open every day from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Typhoon Lagoon, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Boardwalk, 6:30 a.m. to 10 p.m. And Disney Springs, 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. with Friday and Saturday, 11:30 p.m. closing. And for the weather, expect highs in the high 80s the next few days, and then low 80s to start the week with lows in the high 60s. There is a 40 to 70% chance of rain and thunderstorms expected midweek midweek next week. So it's going to be sunny the next few days, and get those ponchos out for late next week. And that is it for the news.
All right. Thank you so much, Jess. I hope you take care of your voice, feel better, and have a great rest of the week and weekend.
Thank you so much. See you real soon.
All right. Good night. Everybody else, stay here. Thank you. We're going to get into the show. John came up with a great idea, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So, John, why don't you explain your concept, and then we'll play along.
Sure. So I think it's going to be like a game for our hosts here to see something about our hosts' knowledge and creative thinking, but kind of like a scavenger hunt. And what I'm going to ask you is where you can find a certain kind of thing within Walt Disney World Resort. But there will be lots of different places that you can find the kind of thing that I'm going to ask. And I've got a whole list of them, and we'll go through them one at a time. But we'll use our entire set of hosts here to determine whether any of the answers are allowable or if they go outside of the boundaries of what it means.
Do we need a bell?
Do
we need a bell to chime in?
Do you need a bell to chime in? Do you ever use a bell to chime in on this show?
Well, I didn't know if this was like a contest. Ding, ding.
I don't have a mixer here on my desk.
Okay.
maybe Stuart does.
No, sorry.
So the first one's going to be.
Darlene and Lottie do, but it's a different kind of mixer. It's for alcohol.
Yeah. I have a question.
Okay.
How long is your list? Because Loki's
Loki's
9 at 9.
I could go watch Loki right now if I wanted to. We will determine how far we go on my list today, and depending on the speed and how far we want to go. But to help us make sense of it, the first item I'm going to ask is, where can you find trains?
All right, now while everybody's thinking about where they can find trains, I do want to mention that John created an app that we've had up for WDW fans for quite some time. You're welcome to join it. It'll help you keep in touch with us on the show. You'll, whenever a new show comes up or something else happens with the show, you'll be the first ones to know by downloading the app. But you have to have an iPhone to download the app. Also, I want to remind everybody that whether it's Apple Podcasts, you're listening to the show or watching us on YouTube, please like and subscribe the show. It helps us get known to others. And besides, we're trying to save Darlene. We still have that Save Darlene campaign going on.
Are we still
So
doing
the
that?
more likes we have and the more people subscribing to the show, the better chance that Darlene's spot on the show will be saved. If there aren't enough, Darlene, I'm sorry, it's sayonara. All right, anyway.
Good golly.
All right, so you want us to find railroads?
We're trains, railroads, trains.
Okay.
So I'm going to give the first one to you. Certainly the Walt Disney World Railroad within Magic Kingdom. So
I was just there today, and we actually
pick
took
the
it
most
today.
obvious one.
Yeah.
And I know some that I think Kurt's going to come up with, but so that's the first one. But I have at least 9 on my list, and see if you can find some of the other ones that I don't even have on my list.
Oh, Walt's One Man Dream.
Is there a train in one man?
There's a picture
Yeah,
of a
the
train.
exhibits.
The exhibits. Okay.
Mm.
Oh yeah. Okay. Sure. Okay.
I was thinking of the one in Animal Kingdom,
Which one?
the one in the back that we take to Rafiki's Planet Watch.
Sure.
Yeah, the pet zoo.
Yep. Absolutely.
There's Kurt's
There's-
favorite.
Kurt
Has one, I know.
Well, I wasn't going to give the obvious one. Actually, if you go over to, is it Boulder Ridge? It's the DVC resort. There's
It is
actually
Boulder Ridge. It is.
There's 2 cars in the lounge there that Walt built for his railroad that went through his backyard.
In the Carrollwood Pacific Room.
Carrollwood
Absolutely.
Pacific Room. That's
I
right.
knew that was the one you were going to give.
Yep.
Really? I figured he was gonna get the miniature trains at Epcot.
That was my
Oh,
second one I was going to take.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In Germany.
Mm-hmm.
Correct. Everyone skipped the, well, or did you give the obvious one in the Magic Kingdom? That was
I
your,
did.
Yeah.
That was how I broke the ice. Yeah.
Where did there used to be a train that is no more? Anyone? Fort Wilderness. Fort Wilderness had a train
Oh.
that circled it.
Hmm.
So I actually have a
not
picture
know
of it
that.
behind me.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me see if I can. I think I got a picture right here of it.
Okay.
Go ahead.
While Kurt's going to look, I've got some other places.
Are you counting the Casey Jr. circus train?
The Casey Jr. Sir, I would allow that one. Yes. In the
Okay.
Magic Kingdom. Yeah. I have some others.
Well, Brightline's not coming to.
No,
Disney,
that's
we
not
can't
in Walt
count that.
Disney World. No.
No, it's not gonna count that. Do we count the monorail as a train?
I
Mm.
have that on my list.
It's
You
not a train.
do?
I disagree. It's not a train.
I'm running the
You
show.
know, transportation is not a train. Why don't we count the buses then if you're going to count that as a train?
No,
Oh,
they call it. They are referred to as trains.
My
It's
wife
not a-
moved it. I don't know where it's at.
Would you consider the monorail a train, Kurt?
It runs on a single rail, so it's a monorail, not a train rail. I don't know. It's a mode of transportation that is it's a type of train. Well, yeah, it probably is a train actually.
I think they're referred to as trains.
All right, I'm overruled.
So some of them are a little more obvious, and some of them are a little less obvious.
Darlene is
They're
looking.
saying,
up on
by
her
the way,
phone.
they're saying no. A monorail is like a train. Trains have 2 sets of wheels.
We're
Monorails
not
have
looking
one
for
rail.
outside references. We're moving along.
So
here.
are you counting like the TTA People Mover and the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train?
Well, Seven Dwarfs Mine Train is named a train.
A train.
No,
And Big
I-
Thunder Mountain
And
is a
Big Thunder
train.
Mountain is a
So there-
train.
those are 2.
Mickey and
the Big
Minnie's
Thunder Mountain
Runaway Rail.
Railroad, Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, absolutely. Yeah.
How about
Stuart said
Space
the other one.
Mountain?
Space Mountain? I don't think so.
It's a
That's
rocket.
that's a spaceship.
Oh yeah,
What
that's
about the
Space.
People Mover?
That's what
No,
I'm
That's
going to
what
leave that
he
up to the rest of the cast to answer what they think about that.
I would say no to that, honestly.
but I
would-
agreed with your other one, Stuart, with Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Train.
Yeah.
No, that one doesn't count.
It's
a
a
runaway
train.
Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway
It's not
is
on
a
a
train.
track. It's trackless.
Well, no,
It's a trackless
It's a
train.
train,
Hey, if
yeah.
you're gonna make a monorail a train, it's a train.
it is. It is a train that Goofy is driving. Yeah.
Which explains a lot.
And
Yeah,
Goofy's in a
it's-
conductor
In the
outfit.
story, it's a train. Yeah.
Mhm.
Runaway Railway, absolutely. I have one more. But
Everest?
You may have some. Expedition Everest is a train.
It's a train.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm sorry, I have another one beyond that. Yeah.
Oh, so that would. Oh, whatchamacallit? I was just there today. Oh, what? It's next to where? It's next to where? Big Thunder Railroad.
We talked about that.
We already had.
We
Big
did
Thunder
mention that,
Mountain
okay.
Yeah, we
sorry.
had that one already.
I must have spaced out for a moment.
Hmm.
Spaced out. you hold on to that thought.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, you
we'll
have
get
one
there.
more. Just tell me what park it's in.
It is not in a park,
Hmm.
so that's also part
Is-
of your.
Isn't there a train? Oh, which resort has the train set up for Christmas?
I'm not looking for something seasonal.
Oh, you're not looking for
I'm not
anything
going to
seasonal.
disallow it, but I'm not looking for something
So
seasonal.
there's
You're not counting the
another.
trams, are you?
No.
Okay, just making sure.
Hmm.
Oh, there's a train over at Disney Springs.
Yes, there is.
There is,
Oh,
yes.
Next
There
to the
Oh,
Penn Station.
yeah.
Marketplace
Yeah,
Train
great.
Express. Yes.
That's right.
Forgot about that.
I have one that I wouldn't allow myself, but there's lots of trains packed in packages in the Emporium and other shops, but
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't allow that one.
No, you don't want to. You don't want to allow the ones that are overhead in the retail shops.
Over in Germany,
Well, not
We
there are
have
just some
Germany.
G-rails.
We-
There's
we
a
have
G-rail
Germany,
train in
yeah.
Germany
Yeah.
Isn't
in the actual shop.
Yeah, I think we could just say that generically there's toy trains that are not exhibits, like, well, in shops. Any train within a shop.
Okay. So that would hold true with anything else you're mentioning tonight.
It gets to the point
If, if
where
it's considered a toy.
it is just less significant, I would say.
Okay.
So you've exhausted my list, but do you have anything else to add before we start sputtering here?
No.
Nope.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to launch off of something that Stuart just said, and that is, where can you find outer space?
Epcot. No, I'm sorry. Wait. Yeah. Well, Epcot. Yeah, that's the obvious.
Well, no. Well, so I
Well,
mean,
where?
specifically,
But where?
Well, Mission
There's-
Space,
Mission Space.
And
Yeah, absolutely.
Spaceship Earth.
Spaceship Earth.
Okay.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Pardon me.
Mhm.
Guardians.
Guardians of the Galaxy. Yep.
Space 220.
hmm
Yeah.
Space Mountain.
And we
Yeah.
who had Spaceship
Buzz
Earth? Who had
Lightyear's
Spaceship
Rescue
Earth?
I
Rangers.
had
whatever you
Spaceship
call
Earth.
it.
Kurt had Spaceship Earth. I'm sorry, and then I heard Space Mountain.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah,
Then there's Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger.
Right.
Space Ranger. Space.
absolutely. Yeah, trying to keep track of them all here. Yeah.
Let's see. There was Stitch's Great Escape, which is now closed. Thank God. By the way, do you know they took, I don't know when, but they had taken permits out on that building to do something, and they haven't done anything with it yet, though.
Really?
Oh.
So I don't know what they have planned, but.
Oh,
that's
the what used to be the retail shop when you exit retail shop, that's now like a dining area. I wonder if that was what their permit was for. They just
Where?
set up a bunch of tables and
maybe.
stuff in there.
maybe.
I doubt it, but you never know.
Yeah.
How about all of but two? Can we count Rise of the Resistance and Smuggler's Run?
I would say I have all of Black Spire output.
All through.
I'll post all
There you
of
go.
that too. Yeah.
Pandora.
What was that, Stuart?
Pandora.
Pandora. That's an interesting, but I
And
would,
actually,
I
yes,
would allow that one.
yes.
You think?
What do you?
that's
What
space?
about?
It's another.
It's another planet.
It's another planet. Yep. Yep.
Okay.
It's outer space.
So I agree
plus.
with that.
Yeah.
Are you counting Alien Saucer Spin?
Oh,
what does our crew think of that?
Yeah,
Yes.
alien cells.
Okay, no,
I agree.
You don't think so?
Yeah.
Astro Orbiter.
Astro Orbiter,
Astro Orbiter.
absolutely, yeah.
I'll never go on that.
Not anymore.
I did it once.
Yeah, I made mention when we walked past it today that if I had ever go on that, I feel sorry for the people below because I will be.
Protein spillage.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Oh no, Stuart.
Let's see what else.
There's actually a pretty obvious one that hasn't been picked yet. In a park.
In a park.
Did that.
We didn't.
Not the Imagination Pavilion because Captain EO is not there anymore.
This is true.
We talked about. He said Mission Space.
Yes, we did.
Mission Space.
We have Space 220, Spaceship Earth, Mission Space, Guardians, Batu, Space Mountain, Astro Orbiter, Aliens.
Rise of the Resistance.
Well,
those were mentioned.
we have all of that
We
too.
said that already.
We have
Yeah.
all of that too.
Okay.
Oh, Star Tours.
Star Tours.
Star Tours, yes.
But that's actually
The original.
So
Yeah.
if you got a little kid that likes space and you want to take them around to see some things space related, that's 11 items. Anything else you want to add to it?
Well, the Galactic Resort is now closed, so we can't have that.
No, yeah, I thought about that, but no. It sounds like they're trying to save it, but reopen it as something different experience, or
They want to repurpose it. Yes.
Yeah.
a similar but different experience. Yeah, we'll see.
It doesn't cost $3,000 a night.
Yeah, I was going to say if they price it as it was before, similar to that, it's not going to work. I don't care what they put in there. It'll work for the first 6 months to a year, and then it's going to take a nosedive. That's my own opinion, not that of the shows or anyone else's on the show.
Next question.
Yeah, you ready to move on? Okay, so maybe our listeners have something to share and send to you, or either on our where would you want our listeners to share their ideas?
Your email address.
My email.
Yeah, they can do it on our Facebook page.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's talk about something else that is somewhat common in Walt Disney World, and that's mountains.
Oh,
where can you find mountains in Walt Disney World?
Everest.
Well, let's one at a time. So Expedition Everest from Stuart. Okay.
Space Mountain.
Space Mountain. Well, you even have them in my order here. Keep going.
Big Thunder Mountain.
Big Thunder Mountain. Okay, that's one that's out. Actually, that's kind of in order. So I'm going to add one here, just because. Well, so I have Splash Mountain. It's certainly
Tiana's
certainly a retired attraction.
Well, no, you can't count that because it's closed. It's not coming back.
I said I'm not allowing it. I said I'm just going to mention it.
Well, Tiana's is going to be a mountain anyway.
That's saying Tiana's Bayou.
It's going to be a bayou, not a mountain.
Not ready yet. So,
Pandora.
Pandora, the floating mountains.
The floating mountains.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
What about Black Spire Post? Does that count as a mountain?
I have Batu on my list. If you take a look, there are mountains.
There are mountains
in the backgrounds. Absolutely.
Do you have Soren?
There are mountains in Soren.
I think it's in the video in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then there are mountains in the background at Living with the Land, and also Mickey and Minnie's Railway.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Correct. As well as Test Track.
Neon Mountains, yeah.
You got to climb the mountains to get to where you run into the semi.
Well, let's see. Where else?
There's some that are.
I'm trying to think of.
There's one that's not quite as prominent, but you'll realize it if you come up with
There's
it.
nothing in Spaceship
Are you
Earth.
talking about Pride Rock and
Mexico.
Kilimanjaro Safari?
Yes, Mexico. Good,
Three
darling.
Caballeros.
Yep.
Pardon me?
Oh, yeah.
The Grand Fiesta Tour.
Oh, Grand
Yeah.
Fiesta Tour Scott Mountain.
Yeah, the volcano in there.
They're diving off the mountains too.
Mm.
The cliff divers.
That's a cliff. It's not necessarily a mountain.
Mountain, yeah.
You don't know because you don't know what's on the other side, inland from the cliff.
Well,
The trains outside the Germany pavilion have some mountain, don't they? Like little
ish.
Do they
It's
have
in
little
1/24th scale.
miniature mounds of
1/24th scale mountains.
124.
Those are Florida's pretty flat to begin with, and that barely breaks the surface. But
yeah, that's true. Let's see, where else?
Are we talking in movies also? Because we can toss in China.
I figured once you said Soren, you were going to go with China then too.
You might as well throw Canada in there, eh?
Eh?
Hey.
Well, so I'm gonna. Okay, okay. So you're talking about Canada, the attraction.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What do we think about Canada's rock work out front?
It's outside.
Mhm.
There is a waterfall.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What about Beast Castle?
Beast Castle.
Castle,
Yeah.
yes.
That's on my list.
Let's see, where else?
It's off in the distance. It's forced perspective, but it's a mountain.
Mhm.
I have one other questionable one, but
what about Rainforest Cafe in Disney?
oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
rainforest.
That
Yeah.
shouldn't count.
Well, if you said I would agree, but since I said it, it should count.
Well, I would think that T-Rex probably has something similar.
Yeah.
That's getting to the edge of allowable. But
Well, if you're gonna count that one, then you got to count the Lego Mountain with the dragon.
I think we're getting a little too esoteric now, so let's try to rein. I have one other possibility, but I haven't seen it, so I can't answer. So maybe that'll give you an idea of what I'm thinking of, because I know that Stuart and Darlene have seen it.
Oh, the new Moana.
Oh, yeah.
Journey to Water.
Are there? I know there's rock work. Would you consider any other mountains? I haven't
No.
seen it, so I can't.
I don't think I would.
Okay, that's fair. I had it as questionable. I didn't know.
Darlene, what about you? Would you count that?
Well, if you watch the movie, which I'm not sure if you have,
Well,
there are mountains in the movie.
herself is an
It's a
island mountain.
Yeah, but
It's a volcano.
The exhibit itself, it's not really it's not a mountain. The tallest thing in there is.
If you say that the little mountain next to the trains out in front of
I was overruled on that, and rightfully so.
But that was
I might add.
1/24th scale mountains he was talking about.
Yeah, I was overruled, and like I said, rightfully so. I wouldn't consider it a mountain. I mean, the biggest thing in there is Moana.
The biggest thing in there is Moana.
You mean Tafiti?
That's Tafini.
Oh,
Tafiti.
whatever her name is.
Well, and Tafiti, if she was to, life size, she's a whole volcano mountain island.
Correct.
Yeah.
It's a plant.
No,
She's also scale. No, she's
a mountain.
So is Hawaii, and that's all. It's one giant volcano.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's move on before we get sucked into the volcano here. So this one's going to be a little bit wider here, wide open, open to interpretation, although some of the things already have been open to interpretation. What do you have there?
Tafiti.
Picture of Tafiti?
Now, unless you want to consider that a mountain.
Well, in the movie, she lays down, and when she lays down, like her shoulders and her hips, they all form the mountain range.
Yeah.
That's why she's green.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not a cat. Do what you want.
Well, so the next one, I'm gonna give you the starting answer because it's so evident. But my next one is going to be, where can you find animals in Walt Disney World? So I am going to cut off everything in Animal Kingdom. So Animal Kingdom, you can find animals. And we're not going to go through every little place in Animal Kingdom where you can find animals.
Living or otherwise.
I am not going to give any more parameters on.
Okay, Jungle Cruise.
So where can
you? Okay, living with the living seas.
The living seas, absolutely.
Living with the land.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Navi, the Navi River, and
well, Animal Kingdom's counted.
That's Animal Kingdom.
Yeah.
That's all
Sorry,
Animal Kingdom.
wrong part.
Yeah, we could go down a big long rabbit hole.
Spaceship Earth.
With two.
Well, hang on. So Spaceship Earth.
It's a dog.
They're killed a woolly mammoth.
Where's the? Oh yeah. Well, there's mammoths and there's all kinds of things.
How about Haunted Mansion?
Well, there's a dog in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, we got the hippo with the one eye, and it's a Small World.
It's a small world.
Yeah.
And how would you classify the Muppets? As puppets? Because there is Miss Piggy.
They're Muppets.
Pig.
They're not.
I would say I'm going to disallow Muppets.
Muppets not allowed.
I said but two because you can hear the animals in the background.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna qualify it by saying it's got to be visible. And
okay, there's those animals in the cage inside the marketplace.
Let me finish. I'm going to also say that it has to be an animal that moves.
Ratatouille.
Inside of Batu in the marketplace, they have all these animals inside the cages that move.
I have that. So let me capture that here.
Stuart said Remy.
Remy, I have Remy too here. Let me get Remy. Okay. Rats.
Frozen.
Yeah.
Frozen. Yeah.
Let's see.
Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Train.
Mm-hmm.
I have that.
Yep.
Oh shoot.
Well, if you're going to count Mickey and Minnie, it's like anything that they're in.
Yeah. Well, let's not take. I think. Let's say.
The character meet and greets too.
Yeah. Well, let's. I don't want to get into something that is so prolific that we can't name that we don't. But if you want to say character meet and greets, period, that's fine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then Mickey and Minnie. Okay.
I saw Winnie the Pooh and Tigger today. Winnie the Pooh is going to announce his candidacy for president of the United States. And Tigger will be his running mate.
Yep.
I heard he was running for House of Representative to be House Leader.
Okay, moving right on.
No, they're not clowns.
I guess we can't say Slinky Dog Dash because he's a toy.
Yeah, he's a toy. You're right.
Can we say about the film in Canada, the 360?
Oh, there's a lot.
So let's just say films in general.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of horses and stuff in there.
Yeah. So I'm actually looking for something that is 3-dimensional.
Big Thunder Mountain, the goat.
Yep.
With the dynamite.
Thunder Mountain. Yep. There are a few animals there.
Yeah.
Country Bear Jamboree.
Country Bear Jamboree, absolutely.
Tiki Room.
Tiki Room as well.
Yeah, birds in the Tiki Room.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Pirates, yeah.
Yes.
Where else is? Oh, yeah. There's dogs, cats, parrots, donkeys. Where are some places where you can see live animals that we haven't talked about yet?
The light. No, that's a
live animals.
Well, actually, over at Fort Wilderness.
Fort Wilderness, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the horses.
I was thinking about the birds. They're animatronic, but the ones at Art of Animation.
Mm-hmm.
Art of Animation, where are they?
They're the mine birds from Nemo.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Got it.
and then all the
Fine,
fish
fine,
from
fine.
Nemo.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'm trying to think of restaurant. Oh, again, Rainforest Cafe,
Coral Reef.
Coral Reef. Yeah.
Right.
Well, we had living seas. We didn't have coral.
I had the
reefs,
living
right,
seas.
right.
Same fish. So there's somewhere outside of Animal Kingdom with living animals.
Some guests could qualify as
They're-
animal, but
They're outside of the Animal Kingdom park. Yes, there is.
What about the ducks walking
about them?
around? And all of the there's
Yeah.
ducks everywhere.
Let's. I want to stay away from the animals that happen naturally.
I was going to say, formerly known as Discovery Island in the middle of Bay Lake.
Yeah, Discovery Island is certainly a retired location. There's something you're missing that is really obvious, but I think you.
Do we mention the Mexico
I
Pavilion?
think you said it already, but you haven't.
Mexico.
The Mexico Pavilion. Well, yeah.
Well, do you see a 3-dimensional animal moving in Mexico Pavilion?
3 Caballeros.
3 Caballeros.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's 3-dimensional, but
Yeah, but they're
They're
characters.
birds.
We've already covered characters.
oh, there's something crawling behind Darlene.
Yeah, that is a dog. That's
That's an animal.
Earth. He's looking at you.
I think you're either just your mind is blocking it out because you think it's already been mentioned.
Well, you said we can't say Flights of Wonder because it's an Animal Kingdom.
That's true.
Flights of Passage? Or are you talking about? Yeah, well, Flights of Wonder is.
Flights of Wonder.
Yeah.
Flights of Wonder is animal.
Not Flight of Passage.
The dinosaur in the
no dinosaur.
water?
Oh
Soren?
no! It's got to move.
Gertie?
Was Soren mentioned?
Soren was mentioned. Yeah, Darlene mentioned it.
Oh, I did mention it, but for a different answer. But
well,
yeah,
we said all the films. Period.
All the films.
Yeah, that's right.
So, has anybody ever stayed at the Animal Kingdom Lodge or Kidani Village?
I've been there, but I haven't stayed there.
Yes, they have animals. They
Lots
do.
of live animals.
But I didn't think of saying it because you said
I said the Animal
Kingdom.
Kingdom. You said Animal Kingdom. That's not Animal Kingdom. No. That's why I think you grouped it in your brain and yeah. So there's I can think of a few other I have at least 2 other places where there are animatronic animals that we haven't mentioned.
2 other places
that are they're not characters either.
Then they're not. Are they in the parks?
They are. The 2 that I'm thinking of are in the parks.
Animatronics in the parks.
And the ones that I'm thinking of are in Magic Kingdom.
Well,
the carousel.
Are you counting?
Carousel Rover is in Carousel. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Carousel. Yeah.
I was gonna say, are you counting Sunny Eclipse as an animal?
No.
Okay.
Carousel of Progress.
Oh, and the merry-go-round.
Oh yeah, the Carousel of Progress.
Yeah. Well, that's the merry-go-round. It's not animated, really.
It's a small world. Or are you thinking of like?
Somebody already said it's a small world.
Oh, wait.
Peter Pan with Nala.
What?
Peter Pan is Nala.
Nana.
Sorry.
Yeah, Nana's in. Yeah.
Another place that's very lush.
Lush?
Yes.
Oh, what about Under the Seas with Nemo or Under Little Mermaid? The Little Mermaid attraction.
Beauty and the Beast.
Has
the
Beast? We said characters. We already said characters.
Oh yeah.
The Rock.
Dumbo.
The Rock.
We said the Jungle Cruise.
No, oh, you did.
Yeah.
I missed it.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Very
Stuart
beginning.
said it
Oh, I'm
first.
sorry. You must have thrown it in, and I didn't catch it with everything.
It was the very first thing he said because
I
that's why I
also
didn't
mentioned
say
the
it again.
Barnstormer.
Barnstormer.
Oh, there's chickens in there.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well,
you
even
fly through the chicken coop.
the Liberty Bell boat ride. There's
Yes.
there's
exactly,
animals in there too.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yep.
Deer and horses and
Yep.
elk and maybe moose.
So I
the railroad.
Moosin.
Well, they're the same ones.
Same
Yeah,
ones.
the
basically.
railroad or the
Yeah.
river boat.
The riverboat. Well,
Well, you
What
guys
about the
decide.
parade?
You guys decide if you're getting close, and I'll be ready to move on to the next one.
What about the parades? The characters
Mhm.
versus.
Well, we say
About the characters.
characters. We say characters as a whole.
characters
Too,
are-
too deep to go down.
Okay.
I think we've gotten a lot. I have like 28 things listed there, so I think you've covered it pretty well. But the next one is going to be one that you.
I'm glad John researched this and not us.
The next one I think you're going to have a lot of different answers for as well. So the next one that I have is passenger boats, boats that carry passengers.
Oh.
And I'm not saying how, but boats that carry passengers.
Okay.
Well,
Go ahead,
Darlene.
Darlene has her
Darlene.
hand raised, so I'll let her go first.
The boats in the lagoon at Epcot that take you back and forth from World Showcase
Friendship
to
boats. Yep.
Friendship boats.
boats.
Okay. Absolutely.
The ferry in Magic Kingdom.
The ferry. Absolutely.
The
Kurt, what's your-
transportations through Bay Lake and
Yep.
Yeah. So all of the different
all of
Yeah.
them.
resort.
Yeah.
Where do I have that? So all of
Resort
the
boats.
Resort boats.
yeah
what is-
for the
I have
Polynesian, the Wilderness Lodge, the Grand Floridian, and the Contemporary. Yep.
So these have to be passenger
Wilderness.
boats.
They have to be boats that carry passengers.
And then you got the ones in the friendship boats in Epcot Beach Club.
Well,
Yeah.
so within Epcot, well, you already had World Showcase. That you have those.
World Showcase.
In there, but then there's the ones
You're
that
talking
take you-
about the Crescent Lake.
Yes.
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 Now, correct
Yeah.
me if I'm wrong. Aren't there rowboat and paddleboat rentals on property too?
Yes.
Okay, I have resort
pontoon
rentals.
boats.
Yeah, so
Mhm.
so that covers all of the places where there are resort rentals.
So are we counting? Are we
The
counting
Lazy River.
Small World or Pirates or?
I was thinking the Jungle
World,
Cruise.
So we have Small World and we have Pirates. Absolutely, they're.
How about the
I
Lazy
couldn't
River?
exclude them.
Jungle Cruise.
It's not a boat; it's a float. But the Lazy River in Typhoon Lagoon, or
Well, that's
A boat?
well, it's
that's not a boat.
It's not a boat; it's a float.
No.
However, in Typhoon
it might
Lagoon
float your
is the
boat.
a boat that carries at least two passengers.
You might want to say 3 because they have the double or the double tubes there.
Yeah, well, they're not. That's not a boat; it's a tube. So.
It's a tube, yeah.
Navi River Journey.
Yeah, Navi River.
Yeah. Pirates of the Caribbean.
Pirates.
We had
I
that
said
one
that.
already.
Small World.
Darlene, I thought, or somebody said something about. Was that you, Stuart? The river, or somebody said something.
Nolly
about
River
the
Rapid or
No,
Nolly
I
River.
didn't say that.
Okay.
Okay.
Cali River Rapids, but it's
Yeah.
That's right.
That's not a boat. That's a flume.
The Cali River Rapids is a what is it called? It's a raft.
it's a raft. It's a river raft. expedition.
We're going to stay outside of rafts. We're going to go with boats.
Oh, it has to be a passenger boat, huh?
Yeah, a boat that carries passengers and moves. Yes,
Peter Pan.
I think I would go with that. Yeah, it's
That's a
not in
pirate.
water, but it's a.
I was thinking Peter Pan too, but I was thinking.
Yeah, me
about
too.
the
I was
Golden
thinking
Parade.
I think that's worth including.
Nice.
Parade boat.
Parade boat.
Oh, parade boat.
Mm-hmm.
Parade. Those are floats.
those are
Parade
floats.
boats.
Yeah.
That's a float. And then Elsa.
Frozen Ever After. Yeah.
Frozen Ever After.
Frozen Ever After.
Yeah.
And the one in Mexico. The
Oh yeah, the
Grand
one.
Fiesta Tour,
Grand
absolutely.
Fiesta Tour.
Yeah.
Can't think of
Another
anything else.
boat.
There is one that carries people on an open body of water that I haven't heard yet.
The Disney Cruise Line.
Yeah, in the Walt Disney World Resort.
Well, over at Disney Springs, you can actually drive in a car.
An amphicar.
That's a boat.
I would say that an amphicar is a car.
But it's a boat.
It's a boat.
It's an amphicar.
Oh.
Okay, how about the boat that goes back and forth between the resorts and Disney Springs?
Yep. Yeah. Well, so actually, so that's what I was looking for was Sassagoula River. We
Correct.
have
Pontoon boats.
Yep. Well, it's exactly. It's a larger
pontoon boat.
It's a larger pontoon boat. Yeah.
You've also got the boats that go between Boardwalk, Yacht and Beach Club.
Arlene had that.
Yeah, I already said that
Crescent
one.
Lake.
Yeah.
Going over to the one that goes to Disney Studios.
Yeah, yeah. They're all. I had that for the the Epcot Boardwalk, Hollywood Studios, Yacht and Beach.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I thought she was talking about the
Crescent
one
Lake
that went back and forth
and down to
inside
Hollywood
of
Studios. Yeah.
What
Yeah, I
about
said that, and then I said the other ones.
the
Gotcha.
boat at Lou Mangello's favorite restaurant?
It's not a boat,
It's a
actually.
house, and it doesn't take people anywhere, other than to Nirvana, apparently.
Yeah.
I haven't been there in years.
There's an attraction in Epcot that I didn't hear mentioned yet.
Attraction near Epcot.
In Epcot.
In Epcot.
Well, Living with the Land.
Yeah, I didn't hear that.
Oh.
I didn't hear that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I thought somebody mentioned.
Did someone say the riverboat in the Magic Kingdom? The Mark Twain?
No,
Yes. Yeah, the ferry. When I said the ferry.
no. That's. I thought you meant the Magic Kingdom ferry.
The Magic Kingdom ferry
You're
is
saying the
in,
riverboat.
yeah.
Riverboat and ferry are two different things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. You guys got
There used
your
to be the Mark
in-game
Twain
going on.
riverboats too, but those are done.
Yeah.
Or the ones that used to be in Animal Kingdom.
Oh, those
Oh
are
yeah,
horrible.
yeah. Those are those are an extinct one. I thought of. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're a very short-lived one.
Mhm.
Do you consider the raft to Mark Twain's Island or Tom Sawyer Island a boat?
We've disallowed rafts, so I'm going to say no.
Denied.
Yeah. It's good thinking, but yeah.
I can't think of anything else.
You were starting to peter out on that. Not Peter Pan, but yeah. Okay, so let's move on to another one, and we'll see how far you get with this one. I've got a number listed. Maybe you'll come up with some other ones. Waterfalls.
Oh, the one in Canada.
Canada. Yeah, we talked about the rock work. Sure.
Yep.
So are these actual waterfalls or the fake ones with the screens in them at Navi River Journey?
Waterfalls that have actual water.
Okay, Living with the Land.
Living with the Land. Yeah. Well, so where are the waterfalls in Living with the Land?
As you're going through in the beginning in the front area, there's actual waterfalls.
Oh, yes,
that go down
exactly.
through the
Yes.
rainforest.
Right, through the rainforest. Right.
And then, since you haven't seen it yet, there's waterfalls in Moana's.
I have her
Journey with
listed.
Water.
Yep.
Norway.
Waterfalls. Wait a minute. I'm trying to think.
It's Norway.
You thinking you can't go chasing waterfalls, Stuart?
No.
Oh my gosh! Please stick till the 7-digit numbers you're used to. Oh no, wait, that's
No, it's a water. I'm thinking of a water fountain. Not a waterfall.
Oh, that's good. Don't go making phony calls. I'm sorry.
Stick to the rivers and the lakes.
That you're used to. Let's see.
Oh, Jungle Cruise.
Jungle Cruise. That's
Jungle
the backside of water.
Water.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, and there's waterfalls in I
Soren.
just lost
There's
it.
waterfalls in Soren.
There is.
Yes, there's the waterfalls
Well,
in
no.
Soren.
This is
Not
real
actual.
water. This
Real
is
water?
tangible
Water.
water.
Okay, Big Thunder Mountain.
Big Thunder Mountain. Yep.
Pirates? No.
You go waterfall in Pirates.
You go over the waterfall.
Yeah,
Well, it's still a waterfall.
it's a very small waterfall, but I think
Yeah.
we'll allow that one.
What about the one in Frozen Ever After?
Frozen Ever After, sure.
Mhm.
That's what I said with Norway.
Oh, I didn't hear the Norway. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
I didn't hear the
Yeah.
Norway.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4 well-known ones. Yeah,
Canada?
Eight?
we had
said that?
Canada.
You said
First
Canada?
one we said,
One's got to be an
Actually,
original.
the Journey into Your Imagination.
Imagination Pavilion. Yeah, yep, I have that.
Mhm.
I have one within outside of the park.
Wasn't there one
within the park?
in Wilderness Lodge?
Pardon me?
There is.
One in
Yes, there
Wilderness
is.
Lodge?
Wilderness Lodge. That's the one I
Yeah.
have outside the parks. Absolutely.
Um,
I'm sorry. I have one more yet that I have within a park.
what about Sugar and Spice? The shape in front of Spaceship Earth. That's
That's
got
a
water.
fountain.
That's a fountain.
That's a fountain.
Okay, what about the one by Figment?
We had.
I
we
said
had
that.
the
Oh, you said that
Imagination
one. Okay.
That's the one that goes upside. It
Up.
goes up.
Yep.
But it's still a
Water
waterfall.
goes
Or
up.
it's still a waterfall.
I'm sure we might miss something here, but I have a.
There's actually one over in Animal Kingdom walking into Pandora. Because the water still comes.
There is.
Yeah.
The water
yeah.
comes out of the dragon's mouth. It's a waterfall as you cross the bridge. And there's actually one in Pandora.
I would count the one in Pandora. I don't know that I would count that one.
There's several in Pandora, actually.
Mhm.
I know of one in the Magic Kingdom we haven't touched.
One in the Magic Kingdom.
Are you talking about the Beast Castle
Tomorrowland?
waterfall?
No, I am not talking.
Isn't there one?
I don't think there's real water on the Beast Castle.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. I think it's a projection.
There's one in Big Thunder Mountain, isn't there?
We have
Said that already.
Oh, we
Yeah.
said that one already. Okay.
Would this one be in New Adventureland?
In New Adventureland.
New Fantasyland, I'm sorry.
New
New
Fantasyland.
Fantasyland. I will not say it's not.
All right, that doesn't help me.
It's the Little Mermaid.
I feel there's one.
Little Mermaid.
Little
Little Mermaid.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
So you have exhausted the ones that I had, but I'll see if anybody wants to.
I can't think of any other ones.
Okay. Well, then let's move on to something else.
Did you say Rainforest Cafe?
They do. I don't remember if that's still there or not.
I
might
think
have
it
one.
is. I think Darlene might be right.
I think it probably is. Yeah.
Probably because it is a rainforest theme.
Yeah.
We'll allow it.
And even inside the.
Yeah, they
restaurant.
definitely have them inside.
Yeah. So let's switch things around and stay with H2O, but let's make it snow and ice.
Oh,
Wait, say that again?
Frozen.
Snow
Ellen.
and ice.
We have the Frozen attraction.
Frozen Ever After, yeah.
Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween. Or no, I'm sorry. Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay away from anything that is seasonal.
Okay, Expedition Everest.
Expedition Everest, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. We'll allow seasonal. So Very Merry Christmas. Okay, party. Yeah, and so let's just say that.
Well, I got one.
But yeah, let's just that's going to include the Snope on Main Street and everything within the party.
Right.
Winter Summerland.
Winter Summerland,
go.
absolutely.
There's a picture that Kurt takes with his kids every time they go to
Oh,
studios.
Yeah.
Kurt, why don't you mention it? Because
It's the snowman. It's outside of the It's a Wonderful Christmas store.
Mm-hmm.
And my kids refused to take it this year.
Oh,
I was upset. Well, one of my sons wasn't with us at the time. I'm like, we need to take the picture. My wife goes, Kurt, let it go. I'm like, but we need to take the picture.
So
my son did not take the picture.
Is the Christmas one still at Disney Springs?
Well, we're looking for snow and ice.
Well, it had snow and ice on it.
Not like snow and ice on a ornament or something like that.
He's looking for like the snow-capped mountains of Peter Pan.
Ah, yeah.
Or the snow-capped mountains of Everest.
We already have Everest.
Yeah, we have Everest.
Okay.
Nothing there.
I have some couple of things yet inside the parks and outside the parks.
Oh, good for you.
I shouldn't say that. As outside of the park.
See, they used to have the ice area inside of Test Track, but that's gone.
Yeah, and I'm not ice that you put in drinks either. Snow and ice, that kind of snow.
Mission Space Orange, you still go into outer space and freeze.
Yeah. I'll allow that. I'm going to look for more terrestrial things, but I'll allow that.
Would you allow Club Cool just for the name?
No, because that's not snow and ice. That's ice you put in your glasses.
I know.
The original Club Cool.
More natural.
Yeah, the original Club Cool that you actually walked into, that was snow.
Did we say the Frozen show in Hollywood Studios?
No.
But is there?
No. Yeah, it snows.
It does snow.
Yeah, right. It does snow during the show.
Snow.
What is
None of us have seen it except for you two.
What is the name of this show?
For the first time in forever.
For the
first time in forever. Okay.
Oh, whatever. Yeah.
What about the section of Test Track where they freeze you?
But they don't do that anymore.
Yeah, I'm looking for something natural.
What about Blizzard Beach?
Blizzard Beach, absolutely. Blizzard Beach. There's a whole park full of ice in the snow.
I thought she had mentioned that when she talked about the.
No, I just mentioned mini golf.
Right, they're close together. Well, that's the same thing with Animal Kingdom and Animal Kingdom Lodge. Your mind puts them together.
Yeah.
I have a hidden one in Epcot.
A hidden one in Epcot.
A hidden one. I'm sorry. One in Epcot that you've seen many times.
Then it's not hidden.
But it's hidden from your thinking so far.
There's a lot of things hidden from your thinking so far.
I'm walking through my head through Epcot because I was just there yesterday.
Does it hurt
we mentioned Soarin', didn't we?
Is there snow in? Yeah, there's snow in Soarin'. The polar
There's snow
bear.
in Soarin'. We mentioned that though, didn't we?
You do know they're playing.
No, we did not mention
California,
Soarin'
right?
yet. No, there's definitely snow on the mountain in Soarin'. Yeah.
And they're right now they're playing California, and I'm so.
And actually, if you're thinking of Soarin', this is a very close corollary to the snow in Soarin', yet within Epcot.
It's the 3D movie.
Well, Canada.
Oh, Canada.
Oh,
No,
Canada.
no.
Yeah.
Not Canada. The one that's in the land pavilion.
Oh yeah, she's correct.
What's
That
the name of
Ty
that?
Burrell.
Oh,
Ty Burrell host.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I saw it once many moons ago.
Yeah, that is not the one I was thinking of, but so if you think about the snow that you see within Soarin', there's a similar kind of experience with a different snow in Epcot. It's very old snow.
Very old snow.
Very old snow.
Yeah, when he's gonna say either we're gonna go, oh yeah, or we're gonna go like, what?
You're gonna go, oh yeah. Not like Kool-Aid, but
snow.
Oh yeah.
You're not talking about the China Pavilion movie.
No.
There's lots of snow there.
Yeah, so okay.
Well, it doesn't snow in Mexico.
Canada?
It's not there.
We said, "Oh, Canada."
We had Canada already.
Germany? Beer garden?
Does Beer Garden have snow and ice? I don't know.
No.
Okay. No.
I'm just trying to figure out where you're thinking.
One might even say it's prehistoric snow.
You're talking about in Living with our Spaceship Earth.
Spaceship Earth?
Spaceship Earth, the caveman scene with the woolly man.
Oh. Yeah, they're in a blizzard.
Boo.
They were in a blizzard. Yes, they were.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to do one that is a little bit smaller, and then maybe we'll wrap it up with this. What do you think?
Sure.
Okay. So the last one I have for you tonight is, where can you find
Waldo?
And you have to, well, everywhere. Where can you find towers?
Towels?
Towers.
Oh,
Yeah,
towers.
Towers.
Tower.
Pardon me?
Um,
Tower. There.
yeah,
Okay, one at a time.
The Riviera Resort.
So the Riviera Tower, I have that here somewhere.
Tower of Terror.
We said that.
Okay.
Tower of Terror was the first one. Mm-hmm.
Rapunzel's Tower in the
Rapunzel's Tower in the Magic Kingdom? Absolutely.
Cell phone towers?
Pardon me?
Cell phone towers?
No. This is something purposeful by Disney.
I know I'm kidding.
Yes.
Towers.
Does Beast Castle count?
That's a no. I actually, I'm going to say no for castles.
Buzz. The resort or the tower over at Coronado Springs.
Grandestino Tower. Yeah.
Bay Lake Tower.
Bay Lake Tower.
Bay Lake Tower.
Bay Lake Tower.
Absolutely.
Contemporary Tower.
Contemporary Tower. Yeah, I have that too.
Terror.
I can think of two towers that actually have tower in their name.
No, Earful Tower.
The Earful Tower.
It's not
It's
there
gone.
anymore.
Is
It's
it
gone.
Yeah.
It's been gone for
Yeah,
years.
I had it as questionable for being a past one. Yeah. But there is a tower in Epcot.
A tower in Epcot?
A tower in Epcot, yes.
The Eiffel Tower.
Yeah,
The
the
Eiffel
Eiffel
Tower, yeah.
Paris,
yeah.
France, yeah.
There's
It's
a
my
tower.
daughter's favorite tower in Epcot.
Pardon me?
It's my daughter's favorite tower.
Oh, okay. I have been to the one in Epcot, I've been to the one in Paris, and I've been to the one in Las Vegas.
And which one do you like the best?
Well, I would say the one in Paris. just
Paris,
because it's
yeah.
Full size.
The actual one.
Yeah.
Right.
I've been up in both, the one in Las Vegas and the one in Paris. I have not been up in the one in the France Pavilion.
If you try to go up the one in the France Pavilion, you
I'll
will
probably
be
get arrested.
escorted out of the park.
So there is a tower that is coming to Walt Disney World right now. It's actually under construction.
There's a lot of things under construction in Epcot.
Yeah, there's a lot under
Well,
construction.
I didn't say Epcot. I just said Walt Disney World.
Oh, that new DVC resort next to the Floridian, Grand Floridian.
The Polynesian Tower. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, what about the water tower that's now up in front of Tiana's Bayou?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Okay. What is it? And isn't there a water tower on the railroad?
There is.
There's a water tower behind the railroad. Yeah, they actually use that to fill up, cool off the boiler.
Well, I've run out of mine, but I'll give
I
you
can't think of any others.
Yeah, I can't think of any others.
That was a little bit smaller, but so what did you think of? Was this a little bit of fun?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a lot of fun.
Definitely.
Something different.
I hope our listeners and viewers enjoyed as much as we enjoyed doing this.
Or at least it helped him fall asleep.
We will find out. And it's important because we want to keep Darlene.
Remember, thumbs up and like the show.
Like the show. Share the show.
Yeah, please share it. Share it with people you hate, you love. I don't care. Just share it. All right. I think that's going to do it for us this week. Yeah. Bye. No. Anything else anybody wants to bring up before we head on out of here? All right. Everybody, have a great rest of the week. Be safe. Always be yourself. Bye-bye.
Good night, everybody.
See you real soon.
Well, we decided to try something different today, and we talked about animals. So that leads me to Zootopia. So I'm just going to share a very quick, and I hope I don't butcher this, but I won't give up and I won't give in till I reach the end and I start again. Try everything.
Have a magical night, and if you need something to watch, tune in to Disney Plus for all the Halloween shows that are now up and running. The new Haunted Mansion is wonderful. Pack your sunscreen and your ponchos and stay safe.